Have you, as a man, ever had this thought, like when you wanted to be vulnerable, but you thought, like, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't, that the moment that you allowed yourself to be vulnerable, it feels like it was flipped on you and used against you in some particular way. And I think this is actually a really common experience. And I want to coach on this a little bit from the aspect that men have to learn how to become present in such a way that we have a capacity for complexity and understanding that there are two different aspects of this vulnerability. And it's the difference between, do you have a container of energy for yourself, or are you asking someone else to contain for you? And what that means is, do you have the ability to self-regulate? Do you have the ability, are you being vulnerable in the service of connection, or are you being vulnerable in a way to get your neediness filled? And those are two very, very different internal states, and they radiate a different type of energy. One of them is safe and one of them is not. And a woman feels that. And so if you're asking her to be mommy for you, going, here, please kiss my boo boo, in a very specific way, well, that works in the beginning of a relationship. There is an attraction, but at some point, even mommy wants little needy little boy to grow up, right? So what we mean is, are you needing sex, or are you needing, maybe very singular aspects of intimacy as a way of resetting your neural system without having other ways to reset your neural system? Well, then you need to develop some other skills, right? So what she's looking for a container of safety. And if you're asking her to be that for you, well, then you're not a safe man. And understanding this difference requires presence. Like, and if you don't have presence, you have to practice presence. That's why it's like the second pillar in our program, right? Practice of presence, because the brain and the neural system is going to do what it's conditioned to do, what it's in the habit of doing. So the good news is, anything that's been conditioned one way, if your neural system is reactive because it's been trying to protect you, we can show people how to condition it a different way so that you don't have the same triggers. You don't, but it requires practicing presence. It requires becoming aware, then acknowledging, and then accepting what's actually going on inside of you and taking responsibility for your own internal state of being.